I have been very anti ND filter for action cams and Luna Ultra, but I could have been wrong about this. Every time I buy a little camera, I want to try and make it into this big cinema camera, and it's just not practical. It's not practical. However, curiosity got the cat. Curiosity got the cat, and I went ahead and bought this ND filter from Freewell. Yeah, I just want to kind of see, because I have this theory on the easiest way to use this camera, and I think that this can help me do that. Okay, first impressions, I really like this little case that it comes with. Not everybody has these, so I really appreciate that. Looks nice. This is the ND64 from Freewell. It's a polarizer as well, so I'm going to pop this on there right now. The theory that I have is that a lot of people have been saying that ISO 800 is the ideal ISO to shoot the Luna Ultra on, and it's supposed to give you the most dynamic range, the maximum color, the best image quality you can get out of the camera in iLog. In theory, if that were the case, what I could do with this Freewell filter is, when I'm outside, I leave the ISO at 800. I have auto shutter speed. I control my white balance. Instead of changing any of my settings before I go to an inside area, I can just take the ND filter off and put it in the little case, and I should be able to not touch my settings ever between walking inside and outside and get the best possible image everywhere I go. So right now, this is absolutely terrible lighting. This is the worst time of day you want to film overhead, but I want to see this because this will help me determine if this ISO 800 is actually doing its job the way it's supposed to. Okay, it's not that easy to take on and off. So this would be me lowering the ISO to 100. See what this does. Is there any big difference that you notice? I'm not going to know until I get this inside and take a look at it. Now, a very interesting test. I'm going to walk from outside to inside, and we'll see how long it takes for me to take this ND filter off and have it adjust for the inside. All right, that wasn't terrible. All right, let's get this stuff uploaded. Okay, I'm honestly not seeing a giant leap in dynamic range between ISO 100 and ISO 800. What I am seeing, however, is from the polarizer, I'm assuming, or the glass that's in front of it, and just lowering that shutter speed a little bit, it does look a little better. Now, is it worth buying something like this? This one cost me around like 25 bucks on Amazon. Honestly, compared to some other ND filters, especially for like bigger cameras, it's not a very difficult thing to get used to. And the fact that I can just leave my settings as is and not have to go into the settings and change it every time I walk from inside to outside, and all I have to do is just take that off, pop it on the little case, and I'm good to go. yes, I do think it is worth buying an ND filter for the Luna Ultra. And it also gives you the flexibility that if in the future you do want to set your exposure manually outdoors, it gives you the flexibility to be able to do so if you choose to do that. Anyway, what do you guys think? Have any of you decided to get an ND filter and decided to return it? I think I'm probably going to keep this. I mean, for 25 bucks, you might as well. Have you noticed any quirks with the ISO? Because a lot of people have said that 800 is supposed to be the best, and honestly, I just don't see it. Maybe I need to film more, but that's a pretty harsh scenario I was in outside, and I don't see a dramatic difference. So that's all I had for you guys today. I will see you in the next video.